Good morning. It's the second day of hotel quarantine and it is 9:41 and my breakfast just came. It came a little bit later than what it says on the sheet, but it was only about 10 minutes late. Let's see what we have today. The portion sizes look better than what I've seen in some of the posts by people who stayed here. I didn't get to film too much yesterday, which was my first day in hotel quarantine, because I was just so tired after a long flight here from Sydney. Before I was able to confirm that I was at Hotel Jet, I thought I was gonna have to stay at the Regal Airport Hotel, which is good in terms of location because it's only a 2-minute walk from the airport. But I read in one of the groups that the food was so bad it literally had a cockroach in it. So I was really worried and I bought a lot of food to bring with me that I can have here. Hi again, I just finished breakfast and I want to show you all the food that I brought with me for hotel quarantine. I want to show you the fresh fruit and veg that I brought with me. So here's my little fridge. It's a little mini fridge and I brought 2 tomatoes and a cucumber, a bag of spinach that expires on the 9th of May. Today's only the 5th of May, so not doing too bad. And there's 3 mandarins. I ate one yesterday. I carried this in my check-in luggage, so I'm really surprised that they all stayed really well. Like the tomatoes are still really firm and nothing's been squished or broken. I have a few bags of food. Let's move this onto the bed so I can show you everything that I brought. Oh, and this. So I'll start off with the ancient grain twist. I already started eating them yesterday, so it's about all gone. Let's see what else we have. I brought 2 packets of shapes. If you're not familiar with them, they're this Australian biscuit, and I got one in barbecue flavor and one in cheddar flavor. This one's my favorite, but this one's a classic. I brought TVs. Just so you know, pretty much every snack I got were because they were half off. I also have 2 packs of Lindt chocolate, one in salted caramel and one in white chocolate. I'm not going to be eating this, I'm going to be gifting this, so better not eat that. And I brought a bag of seed mix with pine nuts. I feel like this will be good to sprinkle onto the dishes here or just eat as a snack. I knew coming in that this hotel serves a lot of white rice, so maybe I can mix some of this seed mix in with the white rice. And I also got a bag of pitted prunes. I did bring some fresh fruits, and as I learned from last night's dinner, they do serve fresh fruit. Like I got a pear last night, but you know, there's no harm in bringing more fruit, although I do have to bring dried ones because fresh fruit won't last the whole 14 days that I'm here for. In the second bag I have original corn chips. Oh, hold on, there's one thing that's still in my luggage. Ah yes, I have here with me some salsa, some Doritos salsa in mild. So this goes with the corn chips. I mean, this is kind of vegetables, right? I didn't bring too much instant food, but I did bring a packet of instant tomato pasta and instant noodles. I also have 2 bags of couscous. So with these things, the good thing about them is that you can just add water and they're instant meals. But you know, these are quite carby, so I don't want to eat them too much. That's why I didn't bring that many. But you know, they'll fix hunger in a quick pinch, especially if I find hair in my food again. And I have 1 can of tuna in spring water. And lastly, a tin of pineapple slices in juice. So I've got 2 bags of fruit, pineapple and prunes. I think I'll open these in my second week of quarantine after I finish the cucumber and tomatoes and mandarins. I also brought a box of Hong Kong milk tea. I know I'm in Hong Kong right now and I can just, you know, go out. Well, I mean, technically I can't, but after my quarantine, I can just go out and get all the Hong Kong milk tea I want, but I thought this would be kind of good to play into the theme of being in Hong Kong. This one is also instant, just add hot water. So that's all the food that I brought with me. Overall, I think it's a good mix. I mean, there's only so much you can bring with packaged food and with limited luggage space. We have spaghetti and meatballs and some cauliflower, finally a new type of vegetable dish. Apparently tap water is drinkable here, but nobody really drinks tap water straight from the tap. Like everyone boils it first or drink bottled water. we got an apple. So I feel like they give a fruit for dinner, and that's the only fruit we get. And let's see what the mains is. In the WhatsApp group, they said that we'll be getting pork ribs, so I think that's that. So far, this is the best smelling dish I've received. Okay, wow, this is actually decent. I'm glad I didn't eat that much for lunch because lunch was bad, guys. Lunch was bad. Okay, I'm kind of digging this. So it's pork ribs with hairy gourd. Good? Gourd? How's quarantine been so far for me? Well, I intended to exercise today, but I didn't get around to doing it just yet. I video called my mom and talked to some of my friends and showed them all the food I've been getting. I did some dishes and I opened my cheddar cheese shapes. Oh, and I ate a tomato earlier. I can't lie, I'm really sick of the veggies. So yesterday, right after I put my spinach on, I found a hair in my food. So let's hope that doesn't happen today. Okay. The spinach is still doing quite well. There's a grass in my spinach. Better than hair though. Today we have a pork congee with spring rolls and the same old vegetable mix. I'm getting so sick of this. Oh man. It came with 2 packets of salt and pepper, so I can spice it up in case it's not flavorful enough. We have a pork thing with potatoes. It looks like minced pork. A change of vegetables today, carrots and broccoli, and a lot of rice. I feel like they cook the vegetables in some kind of stock, but I feel like it would be so much better if they just boiled it with plain water. It kind of makes the veggies a little bit heavy and oily, and I'm not so sure if I'm such a fan of that. So on the hotel group chat, somebody posted their chicken, their teriyaki chicken, and it was raw, although mine looks like it's cooked through. But I don't know why they call it teriyaki chicken when it smells the same as the sauce that they've used for every other night and day. But yeah, I don't know. I think this sauce makes me feel really sick. So I ordered food today. I won't be eating this today, but I do like that they gave an orange. Maybe I'll try a tiny bite of this. Okay, I see why they call it teriyaki chicken. It's a bit sweet, but it just tastes like they've added sugar to the gravy that they always have. My food delivery is here. I ordered a hot dog today. A chili dog actually. It's from Zeppelin Hot Dog. It's about 900 meters away from the hotel. And okay, honestly it doesn't look that good, but I hope it tastes better than it looks. I think this would probably be better if it was fresh. Okay, it looks terrible, but the hot dog itself is actually quite good. The bread is a little bit soggy and the cheese isn't melted anymore, but I think that's just because it's been delivered, and I'm using this opportunity to polish off some of the spinach. Okay, today I'm not going to make the same mistake I made yesterday and eat the beans. That kind of upset my stomach. I had a bit of my snacks before, so I think I'll hang on to the eggs and maybe eat the bread. The ham I'm not too sure about, but definitely no to the baked beans. I have to say, today's lunch of fried pork chops in Portuguese sauce with the same old rice and cauliflower is probably the best meal yet. There's mushrooms and peas and corn in here, and for once the sauce is actually different. I saw in the hotel guest WhatsApp group that a number of people have asked for meal service to just stop altogether so they can order from outside, but I've decided to still keep it on because occasionally there's something good. For example, this morning I got 2 boiled eggs. It was really good to get some whole foods after getting so much processed stuff, so much processed and saucy stuff. And I also really enjoyed the bread roll they gave. And for dinner, I like the whole pieces of fruit that we get. And also I want to keep getting the meals to share them with you guys. I think they might be thrown away anyway, so I might as well just get it and nibble on it and get whatever nutrition I can.